Hello, dear students. So, proceeding further, so we will discuss our next topic, that is nutritive and non-nutritive components of diet. Under this, first we have to discuss about nutritive components of diet. Nutritive components of diet are those components which provide energy or calories, and these nutritive components of diets are protein, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, etc. So these are the nutritive components of diet which gives us some kind of nutrient and which contains some kind of nutritive values and which gives us energy and calories. So under this, first we will discuss about proteins. The word protein is derived from the Greek word proteas. It means is the best substance from foodstuffs. Protoplasm is formed by protein, which is the base of living cells. The maximum amount of protein is found in the tissues of our body. Besides this, protein is also found in blood, secretion of endocrine glands, bones, teeth, and in delicate tissues. If water is extracted from our body, the maximum percentage of protein will be left behind in our body. Protein is a compound which is formed by the combination of oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Among energy producing food substances, protein is the only constituent in which chemical elements of nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur are found. That is why protein is also called nitrogenous food. Our physical growth and development will be retarded if we take less amount of protein in our food. Protein promotes cell growth and repair. Apart from this, protein also plays an important role in the mental development of an individual. Protein are also known as building blocks of life. So, protein is very important in our body. The maximum amount of protein is found in the tissues of our body, and protein is also found in blood, secretion of endocrine glands, bones, teeth, and delicate tissues. And suppose if the water is extracted from our body, so the maximum number of protein is left behind. The percentage of protein is the maximum if water is extracted from our body. And protein is a compound which a combination of oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Energy producing food substances, protein is only constituent in which chemical elements are there, and these chemical elements are nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur. That is why it is also called as nitrogenous food. Protein is also called as nitrogenous food. Protein is good for our growth and development. Or if we are taking less amount of protein, so our growth and development will be retarded. Protein also plays an important role in the mental development of an individual, and that's why protein is known as building blocks of our life. Now we will talk about the sources of protein. From the point of view of sources, proteins can be divided into two categories: animal protein and vegetable protein. Animal proteins are which are get from animal products is called animal protein. This protein is found in eggs, milk products, meat, and fish. Egg is the best example of rich protein because sufficient amount of amino acids are found in eggs. So these are the animal protein. Now we will talk about vegetable proteins. Protein which we get from vegetables is called vegetable protein. Vegetable proteins is usually found in various types of pulses and beans: soya bean, mustard, green peas, nuts, ground nuts, dry fruits, and food grains. So these all are the sources of vegetable protein. So this is all about protein. In short, protein is a building blocks of our life. It is good for our growth and development, and it is found in tissues of our body. It is helpful. It is found in blood, secretion of endocrine gland, bones, tissues, and delicate uh, teeth, and that's why it is called building blocks of our life. And it is also called nitrogenous food because it is a combination chemical elements are there, and these chemical elements are nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur. And the sources of proteins are two types: animal protein and vegetable proteins. Animal proteins are which we get from the animal sources like milk, egg, milk products, meat, fish. And egg is the best example of rich protein because eggs, the sufficient amount of amino acids are found in eggs only. Now we will talk about vegetable protein. Vegetable protein are those protein which we get from the vegetable sources like pulses, beans, soya bean, mustard, groundnuts, nuts, dry fruits, food grains, and green peas. So this is all about protein. Now we will talk about carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is also an essential nutritive component of food. Carbohydrates is also a compound which is formed by the chemical composition of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Carbohydrates acts like a fuel in our body. Carbohydrates provides energy. We also need carbohydrates for the formation of fats. People who indulge in hard work need maximum amount of carbohydrates. However, if excess amount of carbohydrate is taken in food by an individual, it always changes into fats, and after that it is accumulated in fatty tissues. Lack of carbohydrates in the body reduces the weight of an individual. The skin becomes loose and wrinkle starts appearing on the face. A person become lean and thin. On the other hand, if an individual takes the right amount of carbohydrates in his food, his body weight started increasing. He experiences high body temperature. In such a condition, an individual becomes lethargic. Now we will talk about the sources of carbohydrates. Generally, carbohydrates is found in rice, maize, jowar, bajra, pulses, gram, dry peas, dates, grapes, potatoes, banana, gur, jaggery, and sugar. So these are the sources of carbohydrates. So carbohydrate gives us energy. It is the essential components of food. It is also for the elements which are found in carbohydrates are carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Carbohydrate gives us energy, that's why it will acts like a fuel in our body. Carbohydrates helps in the formation of fat. It if a person who is indulge in hard work or maximum need he needs maximum amount of carbohydrates. If excess amount of carbohydrate is taken in the food, an individual is always changes into fats, and after that it accumulated in fatty tissues. And if an individual is having less amount of carbohydrates, so their body weight will become reduced, and the skin will become loose and wrinkle will appear on the faces, and a person will become lean and thin. And if you are taking a right amount or a sufficient amount of carbohydrates in his food, the person's weight will start increasing, and he experiences the high body temperature, and in such condition the person become lethargic. And the sources are rice, maize, jowar, bajra, pulses, gram, dry peas, dates, grapes, potatoes, banana, jaggery, sugar. Now this is all about carbohydrates. Next is fats. Fat is an essential nutritive component of food. Fat is also a compound. It is made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Fat provides heat and energy to the body. It also helps in the regulation of body temperature. It is helpful in making the body soft and smooth, and protects the body from the extreme effects of hot and cold climates. For the purpose of energy, fat is considered better than carbohydrate. If fat is used with carbohydrates in food, fat can be digested easily as well as rapidly. If excess fat is not used by the body, it is accumulated in the body, due to which various organs of the body do not work efficiently. If fat is available in less quantity in the food, carbohydrates to some extent change into fat. Now we will talk about the sources of fat. There are two sources of fat. First is animal source and another is vegetable source. Animal sources are good source of fat. We get various products from animal such as ghee, butter, cheese, curd, fish oil, meat, milk, and egg. So these are the animal sources fat. Vegetable sources, we also get fats from various vegetables such as unprocessed starchy vegetable such as sweet potato, whole corn, dry fruits, coconut, soya bean, food grains, mustard oil, and cotton seed. So these are the vegetable sources of fat. So this is all about fat. Now we will discuss about vitamins. Vitamins are important nutritive component of food. Just like protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Vitamins are vital for healthy life. Vitamin protect us from various type of diseases. In fact, vitamin increases immunity in our body against diseases. They also contribute in the general development of body. If our body lacks in various vitamins, we may suffer from different deficiency diseases. Although we need these vitamins in less quantity, they are essential for leading a healthy life. So, vitamins are as important as protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Vitamins plays a vital role in healthy life. It protects us from various types of diseases. It boosts up our immunity to fight against the diseases. Vitamins also helps in general development of the body, and if our diet is lack in vitamins, various vitamins, we may suffer from many deficiency diseases. Although we need vitamins in less quantity, but even if they are essential for our healthy life. As I have already explained you, there are two types of vitamins. So, types of vitamins. There are two types of vitamins: fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. As I have already explained you about the fat soluble vitamins, there are four types of fat soluble vitamins are A, D, E, K. So these are the fat soluble vitamin, and rest B and C vitamins, vitamin B and C, are water soluble vitamins. So first we will discuss about fat soluble vitamin. Vitamin A. Dr. McCollum discovered vitamin A. This vitamin is yellow in color. Usually, this vitamin is not destroyed at normal temperature, but it can be destroyed by oxidation process. The ultraviolet rays of the sun can also destroy this vitamin. It may be destroyed at normal temperature in the presence of oxygen. Due to the deficiency of vitamin A, numerous diseases can be attack a person. Night blindness and exorothermia are main diseases that are caused by the deficiency of vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for the normal growth of an individual. Due to the deficiency of vitamin A, skin may become dry, they may be wrinkled on the face, teeth lose their brightness, and usually become yellow. This vitamin also has a negative effects on kidney, nervous system and digestive system. Sometimes there can be kidney stone due to the deficiency of vitamin A. A poisonous substances develop in spinal cord. The vitamin C is also protects the body from communicable diseases. And the sources of vitamin A are ghee, milk, curd, yogurt, egg yolk, fish, tomatoes, papaya, green vegetables, orange, spinach, carrot, and pumpkin. So these are the sources of vitamin A. Now we will discuss about vitamin D. This vitamin is white and odorless. Vitamin D is helpful for the formation and maintenance of good teeth and healthy bones. It enables the body to accumulate calcium and phosphorus, which helps in the formation of bones and teeth. Deficiency of this vitamin causes rickets, ill shaped teeth, and softness of bones. The intake of this vitamin should be increased in order to cure bones and teeth diseases. Now we will talk about the sources of vitamin D. Vitamin D is mainly supplied by egg yolk, fish, sunlight, vegetables, cod liver oil, milk, cream, butter, tomatoes, and carrot. So, these all are the sources of vitamin D. Now, we will talk about vitamin E. Vitamin E is helpful in increasing fertility among men and women. Its deficiency causes the death of the child in the womb of the mother. Abortions and miscarriages happens in expectant mothers, with the result that sometimes they lose their reproductive ability. Its deficiency also causes weakness in muscles and hampers the normal functioning of the heart. This vitamin is also essential for proper functioning of adrenal and sex glands. Now, the sources: green vegetables, orange, cotton seed, sprouts, coconut oil, egg yolk, organ meat like kidney, liver, and heart, dry and fresh fruit, milk, meat, butter, and maize are rich source of vitamin E. Now we will discuss about vitamin K. Vitamin K is derived from the word coagulation, which means clotting of blood. This vitamin is helpful in the clotting of blood. Due to the deficiency of this vitamin, blood does not clot easily, and generally blood continues to flow for longer time in the event of an injury. The requirement of this vitamin is more for pregnant ladies. Its deficiency also causes anemia. Now we will talk about the sources. This vitamin is mainly available in cauliflower, spinach, cabbage, tomatoes, potatoes, green vegetables, wheat, egg, and meat, etc. So these are the sources of vitamin K. And now we have completed our fat soluble vitamins, which are A, D, E, K. A for eyesight, D for calcium, E for fertility, and D for blood clotting or coagulation. So these are the fat soluble vitamins. Now we will talk about water soluble vitamin. Vitamin B complex. Under this, vitamin B1 or thiamine. This vitamin is also called thiamine. This is a colorless vitamin. Its taste is salty. Its smell is just like yeast. It helps in metabolizing carbohydrates. It maintains the health of liver, kidney, intestine, stomach, and brain. It also maintains the health and efficiency of nerve impulses. Now Deficiency of vitamin B1 causes numerous ailments such as skin diseases, headache, lack of concentration, sleeplessness, loss of appetite, indigestion, lower heartbeat, and retardation in the muscular deficiency. Now we'll talk about the sources: wheat, groundnut, green peas, orange, pig meat, liver, egg, green vegetable, rice, sprouts are rich source of vitamin B1. Now we will talk about vitamin B2, and the scientific name is riboflavin. It is yellow in color. It is usually destroyed in sunlight and in cooking of food for longer time. It helps in preventing and maintaining the characteristics of youth, tightness and smoothness of skin, activity and body tissues. It is especially essential to keep the eyes, nose, mouth, lips, and tongue healthy state. Deficiency of vitamin B2 is cause stunned growth, unlikely skin, and inflamed eyes. And the sources are egg yolk, fish, pulses, peas, rice, yeast, wheat, and green vegetables. Vitamin B3, niacin, helpful in growth of the body. Sources are egg yolk and dry fruits. Vitamin B5, pantothenic acid, it is helpful in maintaining the body weight, and sources are yeast, milk, polished rice, nuts. Vitamin B6, formation of hemoglobin. Sources are fish, egg yolk, yeast, rice. Vitamin B7, biotin, helpful in releasing energy from carbohydrates. Sources: fresh vegetables, cereals, egg yolk. Vitamin B12, it is usually to destroy in cooking for longer time, and its deficiency may cause anemia. And folic acid is tasteless, colorless, odorless, odorless, yellow in color, and simple cooking can destroy its vitamin. And the sources are spinach, liver, folic, yeast, etc. Vitamin C, it is helpful in healing the wounds and increasing the metabolic rate. And if the person is a deficiency of vitamin C, they are not able to keep our health and their wounds healthy, and also may lead to diseases. And the sources are lemon, pineapple, grapes, apple, orange, green vegetables, turnip, vegetable, cabbage, guava, etc. Now we will talk about minerals: calcium, phosphorus, iron, iodine, sodium, potassium, sulfur. These are the minerals. Calcium is for teeth formation and bone. And the sources are milk, cheese, yolk, orange, green vegetables. Phosphorus in formation of teeth and bones. Sources are liver, unpolished rice, meat, egg, fish. Iron it is important for the formation of hemoglobin. And the sources are dry fruits, vegetables, spinach, egg. Then iodine, thyroid gland, functioning of thyroid gland, and skin become rough and fatty if the person is having deficiency of iodine. Seafood is a source of iodine. Sodium, balancing and maintaining the balance of water in the body. Sources are milk, egg. Potassium, strengthen the muscles, and the sources are tomatoes, carrot, beetroot, onion, orange, mango, banana, apple. And the last is sulfur. It is the helps in the formation and functioning of cell of the body. It is also helps in the formation of hair and nails. And the sources are egg, radish, pulses, carrot, peas, spinach, tomatoes, cabbage, and cereals. So, this is all about the minerals: calcium, phosphorus, iron, iodine, sodium, potassium, sulfur. Thank you and have a nice day.